Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Once again, we are here. Don't mind my voice because I got a cracked voice from singing because I'm also a singer, a gospel singer as that. Anyway, make una see the important information where I want pass. So, no say since Bichi, the DSSDG, either retired or sacked, there have been a kind of silent atmosphere over the issue. But the issue is that breaking news is what I'm here to tell you. Bichi was sacked because of Nnamdi Kanu. Bichi was sacked because they not want to use Nnamdi Kanu to play game concerning 2027. Then Tinubu, a strategic politician, found out what is happening and he quickly grabbed that opportunity to make away with that God-forsaken DSSDG, Mr. Yusuf Bichi. Nnamdi Kanu's continuous incarceration have worsened the situation of the zoo, both internally and externally, both infrastructural otherwise, and also their monetary part of it or side of it. Their economy have died down since they held Nnamdi Kanu captive, starting from the previous government of Muhammadu Buhari. Nobody will tell you this. Even them, they know exactly what is happening to them, but they will not come out to tell you exactly what I'm telling you now. They will not admit to this. Rather, they will tell you all sort of propaganda, all sort of not even bad news. Bad news, they will turn it to good news, sweet coat it, and keep on gaslighting their fellow citizens. What do I know? But anyway, we are going to read this news for reading sake. But you that is watching me as a Biafran, just know it that the spirit of Nnamdi Kanu will keep on pursuing those who keep on incarcerating him. Even this so-called Ajayi Adeola, about what they call him, Kilongbe, will never last in that office. Go and mark my word. Strange voice have been happening to every judge that holds Nnamdi Kanu's case. Even Ajayi, who is currently the DG of DSS, can affirm to that. The true reason behind DSS power reshuffle and ousting of Yusuf Bichi from service, Nnamdi Kanu is the reason. Anyway, you like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. We don't have much time to waste. I just want to tell you this news so that you get it at the back of your mind that Nnamdi Kanu is truly a spirit. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. 2 months ago, the Department of State Service, DSS, where Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB movement, is being unjustly incarcerated, announced on the orders of the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that the incumbent Director General, Yusuf Bichi, has resigned and has effectively been replaced by DG Adeola Oluwatosin Ajayi, a Yoruba man. Of course, there was commotion and ovation of excitement even within the four walls of the DSS headquarters. Abuja staffs and the Nigerian Secret Police offices rejoiced in a viral video which got everyone amazed at the announcement of the resignation of Mr. Bichi. It is important to enhance that such unhidden public display is disdain emanating from staffs of the Nigerian Secret Police towards their outgoing chief says a whole lot about the level of patriotism and camaraderie within the Nigerian Secret Service circle. Not to forget that under the leadership and coordination of Mr. Bichi, did the kidnapping, 8 days, torture, and extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu occurred, a blunder against international law. This tells a lot about the caliber of man he is. In addition, news have been going round about how his family members, wife and son exploited his power as DSS boss to intimidate, harass and even mismanage public funds. Sequel to the assumption of his position by Mr. Adeola Ajayi, a Yoruba man, whom, according to reports, had been in the intelligence service for nearly 30 years and has directed various operations in many places across the country, including in the southeast. During the time and agitation heat of the moribund Masob, led by Chief Ralph Wazirike, Mr. Bichi had ensured he protected and advanced northern interests under his watch through his office. The Fulani terror herdsmen, whom his principal, Buhari, and other members of the northern oligarchies from the Fulani stock sponsored, unleashed their terror campaign against the indigenous population across the board, unabated nor reprimand from the security agencies, including the intelligence service. However, due to the geopolitical and the internal political realities and dynamics, especially as it appears that the northern elites whom conspired with Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the past 2023 general election to ensure he was rigged into power was beginning to plan his untimely ousting. President Tinubu seized the opportunity to tighten his security circles, especially in the intelligence service, to keep an eye on every covert move against his administration. The North already has an irreplaceable hegemon in the military from the top to bottom. Hence, it is only safe to keep his close confidant in charge of the intelligence service to serve as an overwatch against any ulterior eventual move. Secondly, the appointment of Mr. Adeola Ajayi as the new DG of the Nigerian DSS is also as a result of the concocted effort to ensure the destruction, criminalization of the IPOB movement, since he was instrumental for the ultimate demise of Masob. It is assumed that his expertise on the Biafra agitation would apply in the case of IPOB. The Biafra quest championed by IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu remains a primary threat to not only the North, the Yorubas, whom are in power, but also various international state actors and even powerful individuals whom have substantial vested interest in Nigeria as presently constituted, and are assiduously working to ensure it does not diverge. In fact, it is the only thing of interest that unites them: the gas deposit in Anambra and Imo State. Hence, the appointment of Mr. Adeola Ajayi as the new DG of the Nigerian DSS, especially as it concerns the Biafra struggle for self-determination, is to ensure that IPOB movement is destroyed and that her leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is psychologically tortured and manipulated to the point that he gives up or trying to test the resolve and response of the IPOB movement. This explains the new stunt of keeping him, Nnamdi Kanu, incommunicado since after the events of 24th September 2024 at the Federal High Court. The Biafra struggle under IPOB has endured for more than a decade and, most importantly, stayed non-violent throughout these times, irrespective of provocations. The challenges of Mr. Adeola Ajayi, who is already being touted as formidable and sophisticated, will surely be witnessed by the IPOB movement. It is already unfolding in many ways. However, the effectiveness of his antics and strategies will be counteracted by the IPOB movement and its leadership. The IPOB movement is not the Masob which he neutralized, but as the English saying goes, only a trial can convince one. So the result of his attempts will serve as his own counsel in time. For the Family Writers Press International. Lawmaker visits Nnamdi Kanu in detention. The lawmaker representing Ikwano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency of Abia State, Obi Agwocha, has visited the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in detention. The lawmakers' visit is part of the ongoing effort to find a political solution to the continued detention of Kanu. Kanu, who was arrested or rather kidnapped on the June 27 of 2021 in Kenya and subsequently extradited to Nigeria, is facing charges of terrorism, treasonable felony and inciting violence through his Radio Biafra, amongst others. The media team of the lawmaker, in a statement released on Saturday, noted that Agwacha was recently approached by Kanu's legal team, complaining of his inability to interfere with the detained IPOB leader. The statement read, "A few days ago, the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu reached out to his honorable member Obi Agwacha, representing Ikwano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. This wasn't in relation to the long-running difficulties being encountered by the legal team in their effort to gain access and meet with their client." Honorable Obi Agwacha took urgent steps in writing the Department of State Service and Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, Honorable Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives, seeking their immediate intervention. A meeting of the aforementioned was positive to the effect that Honorable Obi Agwacha, having inquired from the DSS, who informed that the seeming pause to assessing Nnamdi Kanu was occasioned by his lawyers asking the judge to recuse herself, which requires further legal processes and is also known to both parties. Honorable Obi Agwacha had a physical audience with Nnamdi Kanu on Thursday, 24th of October 2024. In the company of an immediate family member, Ms. Ezioma Stella Igbo, Honorable Obi Agwacha fully briefed Nnamdi Kanu about the circumstances during their meeting. The statement further noted that the legal team have now been granted access to their client. A resolution was reached regarding the lack of access to Nnamdi Kanu by his legal team, who hereby are granted the requested access to their client, the statement added. It also commended the DSA leadership in its handling of the medical needs of Kanu, saying Nnamdi Kanu is keeping well and looks strong. Honorable Agwacha appreciated the commendable efforts of the new leadership of the DSS in ensuring that Nnamdi Kanu's healthcare needs are met, including the approval of his request for access and attention to private medical care and to a doctor of his choice, to which Honorable Obi Agwacha is pleased to confirm that Nnamdi Kanu has received private medical attention as recently as October 3, 2024. Honorable Obi Agwacha deeply appreciates the uncommon and courageous efforts of the Honorable Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives for his quick intervention, which has facilitated these positive outcomes. According to the statement, it should be noted that Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental human rights as guaranteed under the 1999 Nigerian Constitution as amended and other relevant instruments of the United Nations should be upheld. Honorable Obi Agwacha remains optimistic that in the end, a political solution will be achieved, leading to the release of Nnamdi Kanu and also for the peace and stability of the southeastern region. What I told Nigerians in the US about their country, Peter Obi, cry out again. Cry, cry, baby. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has shared some of the things he discussed with Nigerians in the diaspora regarding happenings in their home country. Okute News report that Obi is currently on a 3-day, 3-city tour in the United States of America. On Saturday, the former governor disclosed that he spoke with the Nigerian community in Los Angeles, California. According to him, he told them not to give up on Nigeria. He shared his belief that Nigeria can become a country where system is working, where we shift from consumption to productivity, and where every citizen has an equal opportunity to thrive. To the Nigerians in California, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your support, which fuels our movement toward a just, equitable, and productive Nigeria. Together, we will build the foundation for a new Nigeria that is possible. Peter Obi, the statement reads. Now here, we go take back break. Make sure keep on liking, sharing, commenting, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain your lawyer and servant, Amandia Neze, reporting from Okute Daily Talk.